A lot of the BrickLink orders that I make are pretty small and don't usually warrant their own video, so I'm going to be collecting a lot of those into this today. And a lot of this stuff is the Minecraft critters that I've been assembling over the last few months in preparation of getting that custom LEGO Minecraft series off the ground. So there's going to be a lot of that sort of stuff if you're interested. But I'm also going to be working on a few other builds, including the Hogwarts clock tower, so there's parts for that. So this is just a fun smattering of a little bit of everything. So let's take a closer look. So this one just arrived today. So especially in the last few years, I've just quite simply not, or hadn't been collecting all the Minecraft sets. And so I missed out on a lot of things. By now my village video will have come out, and I've been getting a lot of suggestions for following that up with some sort of illager outpost. So definitely needed to get my hands on some of these guys. And I had some already, but these were dirt cheap at this seller. This is actually a seller I've purchased from before. It's the same one that I bought Planetary Prowler from and had my largest BrickLink haul. And he had a ton of these sitting around for $250, which was really quite exciting because these are really fun figures and they're not all that common. Came in two sets, the Illager Raid and the Pillager Outpost. As far as Minecraft goes, they're one of the better army building figures that you got. And I also got these guys who wield the axes. One additional desert villager as well. I have two of these already. Should I ever tackle a desert village, which I would like to do, that's what that'll be for. Of course, these guys need to get geared up. I'm hoping to do a custom Illager Beast. So I just needed that one specialized part, and hopefully I can figure out the rest with my own parts. It's very infrequent that I get bubble wrap with a BrickLink order. I should leave a note to the guys. Thanks for the bubble wrap. Josh, I'm sorry. You can't beat the price. This is about what you pay for a Steve. For these guys they're probably not going to come in another set. I can't see it happening. I am constantly going through 2x2 tiles in this series, and those are great to have. I will burn through them so quickly. I used at least this much on the village module. So yes, there was another goodie bag in here. This one has some special stuff. So these tiles are from that Illager Raid set with the Desert Village. These are the glazed terracotta. This was released in the Skull Arena set, so it's actually a killer bunny from a very obscure update. So these extra parts are actually parts for the Diamond Armored Horse. It came out in the horse stable set just this past year. I have the horse head itself. I was just missing these. These are, if not exclusive to the set, rare. Like, they aren't going to just show up randomly in my collection. My most requested module to do next is the Lush Caves, and you can't do the Lush Caves without these guys. So while I did pick up a copy of the set, I found these three axolotls for really cheap off BrickLink. So I'm keeping that set sealed for now, and instead got these for it was less than $1 a piece, I think. The glow squid is very affordable as well. These guys are great, and you'll be seeing them in a video very soon if you haven't already. I don't know, I can tell you right now, it's March when I'm recording this. This might drop in June, who knows? Also have gotten a number of requests for more nether biomes, and I had no piglin figures, so I picked up these guys. These guys were a little more expensive than I would have liked, for sure, but they're really cool. I mean, look at that specialized headpiece. So this is my PSA right now. So hopefully some of you are aware of the controversial Modern Treehouse set. It brought back the Charged Creeper for the first time since the direct-to-consumer Mountain Cave many years ago now. But the only exclusive thing in that set is actually this new cat in light gray. Despite being in a ridiculously overpriced set, this cat is dirt cheap right now. So this head cost me less than the fox head. I think it was half the price of the fox head. The fox head comes in far cheaper sets. Comes in the Fox Lodge $20 set, it's $25, whatever. It's cheaper than 120 if I recall correctly. And then it came in a $10 set as well. That somehow this is more expensive. Somehow it's more desirable than this. So my suggestion is that if you are at all interested in Lego Minecraft and collecting these things, pick this thing up now. While for some reason it is not desirable, people don't realize that's out here. Before it becomes a situation like the Black Cat released in the Waterfall base, which is now worth $17. Yes, and also as I spread my layout into colder biomes, there's a few other mobs that I need to pick up. One was the polar bear. This one is particularly exciting as I've developed a different polar bear body from the set this was originally featured in, the Igloo set from a few years ago already. So you'll see that in some polar landscapes, hopefully, in the future. The other mob that was included in that Igloo set was the Stray. Definitely one of the rare Minecraft mobs that they've made, and also one of the coolest. I see them running used anywhere from $6 to $10, new even more so. And we just got a few more here. The Wandering Trader set. With the Wandering Trader. Look at that gold printing, that's super fun. So it's regular villager molds, right? But done in blue with a lot of printing on them. So this is a really fun figure, really unique. This set is still out on store shelves. I believe you can get it for probably $16 at Walmart here in the US at least. And I'm guessing it is on sale at other retailers worldwide, but that's a fun print. This guy, I cannot imagine them ever making again. We will probably see llamas again. There is a llama set rumored for this summer after all, but these are specialized Wandering Trader llamas. We got the scarf print on that guy. This guy's got freckles. So these are pretty fun to pick up. These are the other villagers. These came with the villager raid set, so these are desert specific villagers. This is a blacksmith, this is a farmer. So I like the looks of this package already based on the fact that it is bright magenta. Everyone sends me these lame manila colored envelopes and we have a winner. Derek, Ralph, take notes. This order is primarily stuff for a actual build. I'm actually building, wow, incredible. So there's a few pieces for that. There's also some Lego Minecraft and miscellaneous things, of course, as well. We'll put the goodie bag aside for now and look at the more basic pieces. So this modified 1x2 is actually one of my favorite pieces. I don't have a lot in dark tan, but I'm hoping to use them on the Hogwarts clock tower that I'm making. Great for small details, adds a bit of contrast in what otherwise would have been completely regular tan. So we got some dark tan. I've got tons of these in regular tan from Big Ben a few years back. Probably the best tan parts pack ever made. Regular 1x2 dark tan plates, 1x1 dark tan plates, and regular tan as well. Can never have too many regular tan plates. These I sold 100 of to a friend, and I had 101, so I need to replenish my collection. I've been burning through these pretty quickly too, so they were really cheap. Thought I'd pick up some more. I always get more medium dark flesh 1x2s. These will be great for actually some wall texture, because these are the ingot piece, of course, since they have that indent on the side, and so when you stack them vertically, you get a more pronounced crack than you would with, say, a tile or something. So that's what those are for. They're really cool. That's it for the basic bricks. These guys are most commonly known as hose pieces, but they are used in the Minecraft Blaze figure. And I have an extra Blaze head, but I didn't have enough of these hoses, and so I got 7 of them here to finish another Blaze for probably a little nether layout coming at some point. And speaking of Minecraft stuff, there of course is some Minecraft stuff in here. These pieces are awesome. So these are brown whips, and of course the most wonderful thing about them is that they're flexible. And so people love to use these as vines, and I have enough of them now that I don't feel guilty ruining them, distorting them in crazy shapes to make some vines. By now this video is probably already out, but I didn't have enough wings for my clock tower fountain, so that's what these are for. These are beautiful. I didn't realize they existed. They came with the Jack Skellington figure, and they are 2 1x1 trans-clear round tiles with snowflake prints on them, and each snowflake print is actually unique. These were horribly expensive, but they're so beautiful, and I'm happy to have them. Oh yes, I almost forgot about this tile, Among Us. And the rest, of course, is Minecraft stuff. I had to get some Minecraft stuff. So I started making a turtle, but I was missing a number of pieces. And so all these green pieces that are just kind of chilling here are turtle pieces. That's lovely. This was cheap. I really don't like what they've done with the enchanted weapons, that they're all lavender. I'm ridiculous, and I was hoping for like the double injection molding, which is a far-fetched dream, but this was like a quarter, so I was like, whatever. But can you imagine that if it was like, I mean, brown and lavender would be pretty ugly, I suppose, but for the diamond things, I feel like that would be pretty cool. A similar effect to what's happening here, just the two plastics molded together, right? That'd be very interesting if they pulled it off with a transparent pink again. I think you get a really interesting effect. So these are rare sheep. For now, I will hang on to them and they will make me happy. I sure hope they continue to make crazy sheep colors. They are really fun to collect. These bricks here are simply sheep legs. Good to have when you have a bunch of sheep heads. And this guy is perhaps the most interesting part of the order. It is a baby zombie pigman, and he is exclusive to another Portal set from some years ago. So the head there is actually a miniature version of the Minecraft head. As you can see next to Steve's here, it is slightly smaller. This is not the standard baby mold either. The arms are actually blocked off like you'd expect a Minecraft figures to be, which is pretty cool. They will not be making this again in the future, so it's kind of special to have.
So I asked Ralph of Ralph's Bricks if he had any Minecraft stuff sitting around, and he said, yes, I do. He had just parted out a number of the bee farm sets, so I'm like, I'm all for that. So I instantly put in an order and bought up a ton of Minecraft stuff and some miscellaneous things from him as well, as I am apt to do. He also gave me a coupon because Ralph is just an awesome dude, so I appreciate it very much. If you've not checked out Ralph's Bricks YouTube channel already, that's something you should do. So this part was actually quite interesting. It is simply a 1x2 plate in that medium blue color, trans medium blue, excuse me. I don't have any of these. It's quite rare. Interestingly enough, trans medium blue has been taken off the Lego color palette currently in production. I think the last time we saw it was already a few years ago. So that's sad. I hope it comes back. It's just like they haven't had a use for it. Such a great color for ice and stuff, especially loved its use in Alpha Team Mission Deep Freeze, of course. So I was really excited to see these octagonal 2x2x3 columns in tan, exclusive to the flagship set of the first Adventurers Wave. This is a piece that'll never be produced again, but it's incredible for architectural details. Definitely can see myself incorporating these in a Hogwarts build. This was one of the most exciting things perhaps Ralph had. So these are included in that B set that he parted out. But it's that Minecraft flame piece. Here, I'll take them out of the bag. So it's that Minecraft flame piece, and you can stand a minifigure in there. Not very Lego-like at all, but a really great piece. So I'm gonna plop these all over the nether, and that'll be very, very epic. Also from that set are the bee faces. This is for the Hogwarts Clock Tower. I'm always running out of these. Hogwarts Clock Tower as well. Some good old masonry bricks. These are really handy to have actually for the base of my Minecraft modules. So there's just 2 of those in there. Ralph included these as a bonus, which is fantastic. This is my jungle grass color. I do want to do a jungle temple mock in the future, so I'm not done with the jungle by any means, so I will put these to use. So thank you very much, Ralph, for just throwing these in here. That's really, really awesome. 2x2s in transparent colors. Green is for some swamp trees, hopefully. And the blue is for some swamp water. I do want to do a swamp. These ones are just simply new. Also came with that B set. This will also be for a swamp. I'll put lily pads on top of these. So weirdly enough, there was a rumor that surfaced on the Lego instruction page saying 2023, The Swamp Adventure is a Minecraft set coming. So we'll see how that goes. And this is actually quite fun. So technically, I am only missing one 2001, 2003 Lego Harry Potter figure, and it is this figure right here with a cape. I have this same exact figure, but if I want to go for 100% completion, I need a duplicate of this figure, but I need one of those star capes on it. And Ralph just happened to have this guy, and I'm like, sign me up. So technically, this will complete my 2001 to 2003 yellow skin toned Harry Potter minifigures. That is good stuff. If you're looking to get some quality parts shipped to you quick, and if you cross, I believe it's $40, shipped to you for free, Ralph's Bricks is a good place to hit up, so definitely do that. Can't recommend him and Pop's Block Shop enough. It's only fitting that we open an order from Pop's Block Shop as well. My two go-to BrickLink stores. Bubble wrap, you'll love to see it. Get a personalized note there, see you in Chicago. Derek will have a booth at the Chicago show, which is super exciting. I actually met him at Brick World in Milwaukee. That's how we connected originally. It's gonna be great to see him once more. I'll definitely be buying more stuff from him because that's what I love to do. If you haven't familiarized yourself already, I would of course highly recommend Pop's Block Shop on the many different platforms he sells on. The thing that actually drew me in more than anything for this order, besides his undeniable charisma, is that he ships free with orders over $20, which is pretty awesome. I wish more BrickLink sellers would do that. Both Ralph and Derek do have that very low free shipping threshold, which is just huge because you can throw a lot of money away on shipping when doing BrickLink orders, so I really appreciate what they do. And their prices honestly don't reflect that. It's not like they're marking everything up $1 to cover that shipping cost. It really doesn't feel like it. I don't know how they stay in business. I'm so grateful for them. I hadn't been to Pop's Block Shop since my initial order, so he'd had some time to restock on some very fun items. Of course, picked up some more sand red. Can never have enough of that. These are super great too. Been using them for tree roots on my Hogwarts Clock Tower courtyard. You get quite a few. I've got a lot of green stuff in here for hopefully swamp trees. That's what all this stuff is for. Dark green isn't all that common of a color. It doesn't come in a lot of kits. It's not something I've been buying in bulk until recently, so that's great to have. So we got 2x4 tiles, 1x2 tiles. 1x2 bricks along in there are the 1x1 by 1 2/3 snot bricks in brown. Probably gonna use that for a jungle tree. So in here we got a number of 2x2 bricks. So I'm actually completely out of these. I used them all up on a pillager outpost. But these I've been using for trees as well. Again, this is just a cool color. Great for Minecraft stuff. Vines. If you've watched my episode 2 of the custom Lego Minecraft, you'll know that I used all sorts of these for vines, so picking up some more green pieces for leaf decoration as well, just some subtle noise. Someone had suggested doing an amethyst geode, which I thought was such a cool idea. I hadn't thought of it. I definitely don't have enough purple to pull it off quite yet, so I'm working on picking some up, and hey, Derek had a bunch. There's cheese slopes along with the 1x1 bricks. I'm sorry about the glare. I was gonna use these for my mangrove, but I already built the whole thing, so now I have a bunch of these. I'm sure these will be useful, but I have no patience. And it's very funny because Derek got this to me in like 2.5 days, so I really just went to town on that, so that is no fault of his at all. I will find a use for these nonetheless. This is for the clock tower as well. I'm probably gonna need a few hundred more of them, but I bought all of Derek's. It's a good start. They were a good price. Fun stuff. This is the stuff we're all interested in. So you saw one of these guys earlier. This is one of the farmer desert villagers that came in the Illager raid set. Derek had him for a very good price. He was listed as used. Just took a closer look, he's virtually flawless, so that's awesome. I don't know if they'll make these again. I was very surprised with that summer wave of sets. There's a lot of new villagers, so maybe we'll see these guys pop up again, but just in case, good to get them while they're
still affordable. So in here, you may recognize this as a drowned minifigure, probably freshly parted out from the Fox Lodge set, perhaps. Ocean was one of my most suggested videos in my last Lego Minecraft episode, so I'm hoping to do some underwater runes. And I only have one panda, and he's kind of lonely, so I bought this head off Derek as well. And with the potential jungle expansion and a jungle temple in the future, there'll definitely be more than enough room for him. I've been recording this video over the past 2 months or so, month and a half, and so a lot of this stuff has already maybe even made its way onto the channel in some way, shape, or form. But that's where it all comes from. That's how these things come together. It's a lot of small parts making the whole. Hope you found this interesting. I love BrickLink orders. It's always a great day when one comes in the mail. Anyway, I've got to get back to building, so I'll see you next time.